annual Pay Knysna Oyster Festival is one of South Africa's most popular festivals, with huge appeal for sports lovers, families, and those in search of a great party. But it's not just all about the wining and dining and oyster slurping. This festival is also home to various art exhibitions and markets.
The Oyster Festival is a 10-day event during the winter, and you can just imagine that in the winter periods we need to push the spend in town, and to have a captive audience of sporting people in town for 10 days, 9 nights, it's huge.
Well, the festival is about showcasing Knysna and what's on offer here, and Knysna has been famous, always been famous for its artists and its artistic side, and it still is and has been the home of many artists. So we find it's a very important side of Knysna to showcase. We show art, we show local crafts now, we're starting to show foods of green chefs, so it's developing every year.
Local artist Danny de Kock is currently exhibiting his driftwood artworks at Woodmill Lane Shopping Centre in Knysna. His rhino is created from over 2,300 pieces of driftwood and 4,500 screws. He hopes to one day create the entire Big Five.
One day I was walking on the beach, and then I saw this piece of wood laying there, and it looked like a duck, the head of a duck. So I was very fascinated about this piece of wood, and I took it home and started working on it, and that was actually my first little piece. And my passion for driftwood started there. I tried to keep it as natural as possible because I don't want to damage the wood, you know, because every piece has a unique character to it. I'm trying to do the Big Five. I've created 3 pieces, the leopard, the rhino and the elephant. So I still got the buffalo and the lion to go.
Danny's leopard will make its first debut at the centre during the festival, much to the delight of many intrigued art enthusiasts. Without this festival and Pick n Pay's sponsorship, many people would never get a chance to experience his amazing artwork.
Both for the art and the crafts, the event organisers call for submissions, and then the best are chosen and they are then represented during the festival.
This is my first big festival actually. And I think it's great seeing them help our young artists like myself, you know, to grow and develop, and just to do what we love to do. There's a lot of youngsters out there who has the talent, but they don't have the opportunities and they're not seen. It is amazing for corporates to sponsor and to help these individuals to achieve their goals in life.
The whole question of corporate sponsorship and Pick n Pay's role in expanding the Knysna Oyster Festival beyond Knysna's boundaries has been a strategic relationship that I think has been very, very good for Pick n Pay and very, very good for Knysna. You need that kind of support to really get a festival like this off the ground.
You know, because Pick n Pay buy into what's local and what's good and pure. And Knysna was always known for its little arts and craft shops, and through creating a showcase for the crafters, we try to bring that aspect back to the town.
You know, being a small town, we are quite insulated, but it doesn't mean that there's anything, that the talent is any less. And it's quite difficult to find platforms for ourselves because we are so sort of remotely located. So I think something like the Oyster Festival, where people are actually coming to us, is awesome. It's really nice for us to be able to showcase what we can do and to show that we're as, you know, first world as anybody else, whether it's Cape Town or Joburg or any of the big cities. Hands is all about creating a platform for local designers, so it only fits that we would be part of the Oyster Festival as well.
When it comes to the Oyster Festival, it's a period where 10 days these people get exposed, and we just basically give them the grounds to get together under one roof and display their goods.
With an abundance of art goods, designs, markets and exhibitions, it's clear to see why the Oyster Festival is such a hit on the calendar.